So yesterday was new guitar day for me. I went ahead and picked up the Squier Vintage Modified Surf Strat, and this thing plays like really good for a Squier. I mean, I've played with a lot of Squiers. I actually currently play a Squier as my main guitar, but just what they used parts wise, I'm not really used to seeing from Squier. So we're working with some Duncan Design lipstick pickups. These things sound great. Like these sound really good. Vintage Fender style bridge and vintage style Fender tuners. And that alone made me want to pick this up because I got this for, I'm not gonna say the price, but I got this for a very good price. And I was like, man, this thing is worth it for the parts alone, let alone how good it sounds and how good it feels. There's a little work that's gonna have to be done with it. Like this front pickup, extremely loose. So and I don't really know, like, I'm just a player. I don't know anything about that stuff. I mean, I could change my own screens. I could change my own strings and polish my frets and stuff like that. But stuff like this, like pickup calibration, stuff like that, I got a blind eye to. The pickup selector does feel cheap, but at the end of the day, it's still a Squier, so it's not gonna be as smooth as that. But honestly, that's not gonna change. Like, you're not gonna like break it or anything, like going through it, unless you're like really aggressive, like constantly changing pickups. But there's not really much to be said about it. It has this beautiful sparkle red finish. I'm pretty sure it's not going to come through on the camera, but if you used to see this thing in person, it's beautiful. I believe it's a satin finish neck. Really nice. I actually don't have to take the lacquer off. Like, a lot of things, when I get a guitar with lacquer, I usually sand off the lacquer on the back of the neck, but it's actually not sticking, so I actually don't feel the need to do that. One thing I do say, the frets do need to be polished for sure. These things are looking old. They put a fresh pair of strings on it already when I first saw it inside the store and picked it up, but they didn't polish it. I don't think they set it up at all really, but it's actually in pretty good condition. Neck's not bowed or anything like that. Main problem is that the frets just need to get polished, and this front pickup needs to get adjusted somehow. I just got to talk to my guy Dale about that. But it's a little sloppy in some places. Like, there's some dried up glue right here at this 21st fret that I could see. The nut's pretty clean. I mean, besides that, that's the only really big complaint I got about it, is the pickup is glue and the frets need to be polished. But the only thing that's really a factory problem, most likely, I'm not sure, I'm not the one who bought the guitar, is, well, I bought it, but I mean, I'm not the one who bought it brand new, but is that fret glue, unless these frets were changed, which I highly doubt it, because they look like your stock Squier frets. Which I might change this neck. I don't know though, because I really like how this neck feels, but I really do want jumbo frets on there. You can see the system from there. They painted on the inside, which I'm not a big fan of. The whole thing looks kind of ugly. And here's a Mexican-made Strat. One thing I did notice while comparing the two, because I was looking at both Fender name branded parts, is this bridge is a lot beefier than this one. Like, I feel like I mean, I don't really break guitars or break parts in them, but I feel like it would be quite easier to break this because it's way thinner than it is to break this. but the tuners are virtually the same, and the bridge blocks, like they say Fender different ways. I'm not sure if this is like something that changed during the production year, but this says, I believe, I don't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't even see it on screen, but I'll probably take a picture for the close up. But this says Fender going left, I believe, and this says Fender going right, if I'm not mistaken. The knobs do feel better on here, which I could just be being a snob about, but it's like they feel a little better quality than these. I mean, turning them, it feels about the same, but like the actual feel of the plastic itself, these feel just a little bit better, in my personal opinion. The trim on this is a lot smoother and a lot lower. Trim on this, when you screw it all the way in, is kind of high up, making it kind of hard to like get into the guitar and play at the same time. But that's something that could always be changed by just switching the bridge out. Like I said, different production years, probably different methods. But besides that, this is a really great sounding guitar. It's a great playing guitar. And I'm really proud to own it, honestly. A lot of people don't like playing guitars that have Squier on their headstock, but I'll play this at a gig with no shame. This thing sounds great. It has a lot of acoustic. Like the acoustic is quite loud. So when you plug this thing into your amp, the thing is really singing, honestly. Just a great guitar. But that's enough of me babbling on about stuff I don't really know about. Pretty sure you'd rather hear how this thing sounds. So we'll get to that. Alright guys, so for my clean tone, plug right into a Princeton chorus, no effects, using Whirlwind lead. Not sure if that really matters to you. And I went for standard tuning with this one. No particular reason except for I just never tuned it down to E flat from when I bought it, and I'm kind of being lazy right now. So here's your open G chord. Net pickup, by the way. It sounds very warm. It's a tone on 1, tone on 10. Now switch it between the neck and mid. This is my personal favorite pickup configuration for a Strat because it just has like a certain bell tone to it. Like it just has a certain bell tone that I really like about that. That's let me get back to these G chords. Mid pickup alone, 10. Oh, okay. A little bit of a different configuration than what I'm used to. Second tone knob controls that. So I'll say 10. 1. Alright, bridge and middle at 10. 1. And just the bridge. I don't think there's any tone control for that. Yeah, there isn't. So that's all the G chords. I'm about to just fiddle. Please don't judge me. I don't really consider myself that good of a player. I'm just having fun, man. I mean, you got some constructive criticism, go for it. Help me build, but I prefer if you didn't like just like leave bad comments about my playing that's not going to benefit you or me. But like I said, I don't really consider myself the best, cleanest. My opinion, I'm no pro. I'm just a guy that just does this kind of for fun and kind of just for some stress relief in my head. So I took my favorite configuration and just fiddle around for you guys. Man, I need to warm up. I really need to warm up. My playing's really slow. One thing I do see, I'm not sure if it's getting adjusted still, because I did just buy it, but it does struggle staying in tune a bit. So I was just trying to play that cold shot riff and that wasn't sounding right there. I love that spot. Let me play around with this whammy a little bit to give you guys an idea of that. Yeah, I'm really digging this Strat, man. I really am. No, I probably should have warmed up before I played this because I was just talking about I don't want people to like bash my playing, but that was bad. So I can already see it coming. But at this point, I was just trying to share with you guys like this hidden gem, like because I was looking on YouTube, just on the internet, trying to find more information on this guitar, and it seems like nobody's talking about this, but this deserves to be talked about. Like this is a really good guitar for a really good price, even when you was able to get it brand new, because they don't make these anymore, so you can't buy it brand new now. You hop on Reverb, you could really get this thing for a steal if somebody's selling it. Man, yeah. That was the Squier vintage modified surf Strat. You know, I don't really play surf music, but I have been looking for a Strat with lipsticks, and when I saw this thing, you know, I picked it up and I played it, and this thing was over. It was over, honestly. This thing really kicks ass, I'm not gonna lie to you. Very good quality for a very good price. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This shit got, I need to make a blooper roll for these videos. Oh my gosh.